This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, American Eagle has landed in Hazel Township. We'll tell you why it's big news for the area next. Thanks for watching FYI on SSPTV. I'm Ken Kara. Lisa Sugart and Janine Mazurkevich will both have news for you shortly. Let's start with some positive economic news for the greater Hazleton area. Today, the ribbon was cut on a state-of-the-art 1 million square foot distribution center in Hazel Township for American Eagle Outfitters. Township Supervisor Chairman Bill Gallagher hopes this will trigger more interest in the township by other companies.
We're very excited about it. Not only does it bring a lot of jobs, it brings a lot of name recognition. When you can land large companies like American Eagle to our area, hopefully it'll be a spin-off for other companies to look and decide if this is a place where they want to be. And with American Eagle's reputation, we're very excited about having them in the township.
Many dignitaries were on hand for today's grand opening celebration. Now, the new facility brings a well-recognized name to the area and hundreds of jobs. FYI's Lisa Sugart had the chance to talk one-on-one with one of the top officials from American Eagle Outfitters about why they chose Hazel Township.
Some very big news for the greater Hazleton area today as the ribbon was cut on a 1 million square foot facility here in Hazel Township. It is the American Eagle Outfitters Distribution Center. And David Repp is the Vice President of North American Distribution. How big of a day is this for American Eagle and for the whole entire area?
It's a huge day for us. It's a continuation of our ongoing transformation of the organization to what we call omni-channel. So we're building and developing a lot of technologies, operations, and capabilities internally to service our customers best.
Now, why did you choose Hazel Township for this facility?
Sure, Hazel Township, from a geography standpoint, is so close to our customers in the Northeast and Eastern Corridor that it was a critical component of what we looked at in terms of our strategy. We're within 2 hours of New York Metro, Philadelphia, 3 hours of Baltimore, Washington, D.C. Great for our customer.
Great for us as well. Now we know where the economy is all over the country and jobs are in desperate need everywhere. This will create a lot of jobs for this area. So tell us how many we're at now and where we're going to be.
Sure, we're at 100 new employees and associates of American Eagle right now, and we'll build that into 600 to 650 people over the next 3 to 5 years. That's
amazing. Tell us what will be going on in this facility.
Sure, so right now we're fulfilling our e-commerce orders. So consumers that place orders online, we'll facilitate those orders and ship them to them from here up and down the eastern seaboard of the U.S. Over time and over the next year, we're going to also bring in store fulfillment. So we'll be shipping orders and units to our stores for all of the eastern seaboard of the U.S.
Now you had all the dignitaries here today, and State Representative Toohill made a comment that she said it's not often when you see the employees all seated here as well as part of this program. So why was it important for you to have the employees here today?
Sure, yeah, that's a big part of who we are. Everybody to us is extremely important to our operation at all levels of the organization. So as we want to grow and develop, we want our team to grow and develop with us. So it's important that they're a big part of everything that we do, whether it's huge celebrations like this, which we want to get them involved in, or really facilitating our orders every day.
And you also gave out a lot of money today to the community. Why was that important to make those check presentations?
Sure, it's important for us to be a key integral part of any community we're in. We do that all across our organization and all across the places that we're in. Community development is so important to us in terms of long-range needs, in terms of supporting our operation and being a good partner in the community.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. We wish you the very best of luck here in Hazel Township. Again, up to 600 new jobs created for this area. Very good economic news. Reporting from Hazel Township for FYI, I'm Lisa Sugart.
Thanks, Lisa. And Lisa tells me she has more from the ribbon cutting today, so stay tuned to FYI for that in the coming days. In other news, a middle school student from Monoy City had part of her leg amputated after a train accident on Wednesday. Her leg was run over by a train in the borough, and it happened at the tracks near the 500 block of West Railroad Street. The tracks belong to Reading, Blue Mountain, and Northern Railroad. The girl was flown to the trauma center at Lehigh Valley Hospital Cedar Crest. Reading, Blue Mountain, and Northern Railroad police are investigating the incident. And now here's some news from the desk of McAdoo Borough. There will be no parking tomorrow from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. on East Blaine Street. There will also be no parking signs posted throughout sections of the borough with time restrictions. Violators will be ticketed and vehicles will be towed by order of the McAdoo Police Department. Janine is taking over our next block on FYI, and that's a good thing. First, she'll talk about a foot race scheduled in the city of Hazleton, and then she goes golfing. Well, at least she'll talk about golfing and this golf tournament that was held for a great cause.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We're in your community on FYI, and we are talking about a 5 and 10K race that is coming up. You can get involved with it. It's being backed by the Greater Hazleton Area Civic Partnership, and Mark is here to tell us all about it, right?
That's right. So we're having it for the first time.
Okay.
Our organization will be hosting, along with Hazleton Power, the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, and the Hazleton YMCA, YWCA. All three of our organizations, well, four I should say, are putting it together. And it will be held on Saturday, October 18th. We're hoping to start at 9 o'clock. Registration would begin at 7. And we're just hoping to have a really great turnout. This time around in this season, we won't be having any major races for Fun Fest or for Seasons Change, so we thought that this would be a good opportunity to show the community spirit for Hazleton and, you know, get people out and active and bring people back downtown, because there has been such a decrease in the downtown and the visitation that we've had.
I think it's really smart that instead of having all these little groups work against each other, all these groups are working together for the common goal of bringing more people here to Greater Hazleton. And being downtown every day, we see the great people and the great ideas and the initiatives that are being taken place. So this run, where is this run going to be held? Could people walk in it? Do they have to run in it?
Sure. Well, all of the races, it'll be a 5K walk, a 5K run, and a 10K run.
Okay.
All of it will be held at the Greater Hazleton Rails to Trails, but the 10K will actually be exclusively downtown, whereas the 5K will be exclusively on the trail.
Okay.
So the 10K will make use of Broad Street, and we'll have a loop around the downtown area using the Wyoming and Laurel streets. And the 5K, like I said, it will be on the trail, and it will just be going down to the Dreck Creek Reservoir and back.
All right. We are looking for sponsors with any great event. Obviously, sponsorships are needed. So if you want any information on sponsorships or participation, you do have a website.
Right, and that is townandtrail.com. There are a variety of different levels that you could choose from. But again, we really would appreciate a good turnout, and we can only do that with your help, your community support, and we really need some sponsorships to make this all possible.
Okay, it's happening October 18th. It's going to be the peak of fall foliage in the Greater Hazleton area. Again, get involved in the 5K. You could run or you could walk it. You could get involved with the 10K run right here in downtown Hazleton. So Mark, thank you to you and the Greater Hazleton Civic Partnership. Next week, we focus back on September and Fun Fest, the biggest and largest downtown street fair in northeastern Pennsylvania. Right here on FYI, we're in your community.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
This weather shock kind of depressed me. Maybe it's the dead tree. I don't know, but let's just go to the forecast fast and make it a little bit darker. Okay, here's what the National Weather Service says we can expect tonight. Showers likely and a possible thunderstorm before 11 p.m. Our low will be 62. The chance of precipitation is 60%. On Friday, 30% chance of showers with thunderstorms after 1 p.m. The high will be 73. At night, we'll get down to 55 degrees. On Saturday, 30% chance of showers and will be mostly cloudy skies. 72 the high at night. The low is 54. Still those chance of showers around Sunday. Partly sunny, high 73. At night down to 52. Monday the high is 74 and the low at night is 53.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
And we're in your community here in Eagle Rock Resort, and there was a special golf tournament that took place. It's called Swing for a Cure, and we're with the organizer, Kathy. So thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, so what was Swing for the Cure all about?
Well, Swing for the Cure is a tournament that is for women only. It is basically for the awareness of cancer, and that we raise money, having fun, and it kind of works very well because a lot of women like to be out with women, and especially for special occasions like this, the Cure, So they enjoy it. We haven't had it for 2 years, and a little nervous that everybody wasn't going to come back. But this year we pulled in like almost 80 women,
Wow.
and all from like Wilkes-Barre, Bloomsburg, all around the whole area that they came in to play with us.
So this is really nice that Eagle Rock is connected to the community. This money is staying local.
Yes, it is. The money is going to Geisinger Hazelton Cancer Center. We contributed because it is a community. So we belong to that community also, and so we keep it in the community. What they do is a lot of the chemotherapy, and we're out there to have fun. We don't raise a lot, but what we do is we raise as much as we can, and there's a lot of little things that they need there, So what we do is we just ask what their wish list is, and they give us some, like quite a few things to see, little things, not big things. Last year we contributed a lot.
Yeah.
They had a huge Swing for the Cure, but it was men and women last year. It was mixed, so they did really raise a lot. But we're doing pretty good. And this year they're asking for like tablets, different types of stereo type of things. So just so that the candidates that are there having their chemo have something to do in 5 hours that they're doing, the chemo, which takes a long time, and then also that their spouses or their family that stay there with them for five hours, they have something to keep them busy too. So it's a good cause. It's a great cause. This is, I think, maybe second or third time that we're working with them.
Well, it's great because you're doing it, again, in a fun atmosphere. They get to see the beautiful golf course here and all of our amenities, the clubhouse, and meet some really nice people. So it's really a great event. Thinking Pink here at Eagle Rock Resort. And Kathy, great job to you and everyone involved, all the volunteers.
I just want to say that without them, we couldn't have pulled this off, and without all the support from different vendors outside, businesses that come in and they support us, we couldn't have done it. Yeah. And we did have a great time today.
Well, very good. If you did not make it to this tournament, come out and see us here in Eagle Rock. We are open to the public. Our golf course is beautiful and open to the public, and we're in your community here right on FYI.
Where does Janine get all those sweet hats? All right, let's take a look at the Pennsylvania midday winning lottery numbers. The Daily 841, the Big 4 2459, Quinto 71062, and Treasure Hunt 2, 3, 14, 29, and 30. Dave Seaman from the Standard Speaker joins the Sportscast next.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
It's Dave Day once again on the Sportscast. Dave Seaman, the sports editor from the Standard Speaker, is back with us. And what a great time of year, Dave, working on our previews here at FYI. And I know you're hard at work at the Standard Speaker. It's always an exciting time. I wait for the Standard Speaker football preview to come out every year. When are we looking this year? When will people see it? I know you're doing other fall sports previews as well.
Late next week, the annual football preview issue will be out. We have guys working behind the scenes with previews of all the local teams. We cover 8 teams in our coverage area, including Hazleton area. Steve Stallone does a fabulous job covering Hazleton area. He'll be talking with Mike Brennan, the new football coach, so we'll get an extensive preview on the Cougars. We'll have schedules, we'll have rosters, maybe some little interesting tidbits, and you'll see some features, some college features, Penn State, Notre Dame, and maybe some pro features as well.
So all of your football, one-stop shop in the Standard Speaker late next week. Dave, I stopped by the Hazleton area football practice recently. We did our preview on them, and I found it very interesting. I walked to the one end of the field, and there were so many young coaches, a lot of first-time coaches on this staff. 2 of them former Cougars and standouts. Nate Aegis, who is a free agent still in the NFL, played with the Kansas City Chiefs, and also Dennis Bookman, who played for the Cougars as well as standout in the defensive backfield.
My memories back at Hazleton with Dennis being my teammate, we won, and I think that's the biggest reason why we're back on staff. you know, we haven't been winning as much in the past, you know, couple of years. You know, when I was at Colgate, when I was in Kansas City, you know, but now I'm back home, and you know, I'm a free agent, but I'm, you know, I want to bring winning back, and you know, Dennis is my teammate, and when Coach Brennan asked me to come on, he said Dennis was coaching. I wanted to be with Dennis, and you know, like I said, we won when we were here, and we want to bring winning back to Hazleton area.
We were really close. I mean, football brings you together like a family first and foremost, but we were best friends off the field as well. I mean, he was a hell of a running back when he was here. I played wide receiver and D-back, and we were really close, and we've remained friends throughout, him in college and the NFL, and now we're close again and hoping to bring some energy and togetherness and family back to this program.
You can tell those two are close, very, very good friends. And Dave, you picked something out of that interview almost immediately. You said just some of the terminology they were using.
I like the word "we" being used. It's a word to say that we're all in this together. The program needs everybody contributing to make it back to what it was at one time when both Dennis and Nate played. Like I said, they had a lot of success. They were in playoff games. This Hardman Guy Stadium was packed all the time, and they remember what that was like. Now they want, to their credit, they want to come back to their hometown, to their home school, and impart their knowledge. Nate Eachus could be waiting for a chance to play in the NFL again. He's decided to come back and, again, share his knowledge of the game, his enthusiasm for the game, and the love of the family. And Dennis brought up what football is as the ultimate team sport. Everybody has to do their job in order for a football team to be successful. And they've been both part of that success here at Hazleton area, and I'm sure they want to bring that back.
I think it's interesting, some of Mike Brennan's choices on this staff. He has some coaches with a ton of experience. Look at him. He's won state titles. Nate mentioned to me that he's coached in the Big 33 game. And then you have a lot of these first-time guys. How do you think that works out? You think that plays to the Cougars' advantage, having the two different types of coaches?
I think, especially for the young guys, they can relate to Nate Eachus. They've read about Nate Eachus. They've seen Nate Eachus. They know he's played in the NFL. They can relate to how much love he has for the game. If he has that love for the game, it can only rub off and help the Cougars. Dennis is the same way. Dennis was a fantastic receiver, great defensive back. Again, they had success when they played football, and they would like nothing more than the Cougars to bring that back.
Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Trinity Lutheran Church, located at Church and Hemlock Streets in Hazleton, holds Sunday worship at 10:30. Sunday school's at 9:30. Everyone is welcome to attend. For information, call 570-454-3492, extension 4. And one final announcement, St. John's Methodist Church in Hazleton will be holding an apple dumpling sale on Tuesday, August 26th. Cost is $3.75. And today, Thursday, August 21st, is the last day to order. Call 570-454-5364 for additional information. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Alvin Michael Artem of Weatherly. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. from the Holy Rosary Roman Catholic Church. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Albert D. Cupp of Freeland. Services will be held at the convenience of the family from the McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home. Donald R. Kendra of West Hazleton. The McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home will announce complete arrangements. Carmela Umbriak, formerly of Hazleton. No local services were announced. Robert J. Katrician of Hazleton. Mass is Saturday at 11 a.m. in the Most Precious Blood Church. Friends may call Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. The Firo Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And Robert A. Kleintop of Hazleton. Funeral is Friday at 10 a.m. at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop located on 15th Street in Hazleton. For delivery to all local funeral homes, call 570-454-0111.
It's time for our PPL segment, and Melinda Stump is back with us. And today we are talking about something that deals with advancements in technology and how it helps you as the customer. So thanks for being back here at SSPTV.
Thank you. We're actually talking today about our smart grid technology, which is a wonderful new technology that is allowing us to detect outages faster and limit the amount of time our customers are without power. And I brought a wonderful video for you to show, and I think our customers will truly enjoy it.
All right, let's take a listen.
At PPL Electric Utilities, we've come a long way in how we respond to power outages and in how quickly we can get the lights back on for our customers. Homes and businesses depend on us for reliable electric service. And when the power goes out, they expect to have their service restored quickly. That's why we're making significant investments to make our system more reliable and to restore power faster. At one time, we'd send a truck and crew from a local service center. They'd locate the damaged area, throw switches manually to reroute power, make repairs, and restore service to affected customers. We were just as committed to reliable service back then, but this kind of work could sometimes take well over an hour to complete, sometimes longer in a storm. Today, sensors on many of our circuits alert operators at a central area about the location of damage on a power line. Operators activate switches remotely and restore power. In many cases, we can reroute power and restore customers to service even before the damage is repaired. It all happens in a matter of minutes. In the very near future, it'll be even more amazing. If our system is damaged, smart grid sensors will automatically detect the problem and, in an instant, provide energy from another circuit serving the area. It will happen so fast, customers may not even be aware of the outage. PPL Electric Utilities, investing in our communities. We're your neighbors, building for a better tomorrow.
It's really amazing how far technology has come and how it is advancing PP&L. And as a customer myself, it's nice to know I'm not going to sit in the dark for hours on end.
Yeah, our smart grid technology is really about building a smarter, more modern technology to help our customers in the future. And so that's what it's all about for us.
All right, well, next week we are going to talk about shopping. Who doesn't like to shop, right?
Absolutely.
And it's shopping for electricity with PPL right here on FYI.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Deetra Banning of Freeland. Deetra, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
On FYI Friday, we will have our complete Cougar football preview, so get ready for that and much, much more. And remember, FYI Weekend is coming up this weekend, as always, and our Facebook page, facebook.com/FYI News 13 for breaking news and also bonus content. We'll see you tomorrow.